that we're doing for Simplify. So basically this will take you 6.5 minutes, or depending on how long you do your plank, but minimum 6 minutes and 20 seconds. So we're just gonna get right to it. Make sure you're a little warm, that you've moved around a little bit, maybe a march, some high knees, something like that. All right, we're doing bicycles, crunches, bird dogs, flutter kicks. I'll show you what all those are as we go through. 20 seconds on, 10-second rest every time. I have my little timer here with me. So here we go. Starting with bicycles, so elbow to opposite knee. And I'll give you some variations as we go. So it's gonna look like this. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Remember, breathing is very important during the duration of all of these ab workouts. If you want to make this a little bit harder, if you don't, just stay right here, that's fine. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can come up, and we're done. There's your 10-second rest. Yeah, you can always take that a little bit harder if you want. 10-second rest, we have crunches next. I want you to put your hands up. Here we go. Make sure that back is pressed down against the floor or the mat. And I'm picking a spot on the ceiling, and I'm just going straight up. I'm going to keep that neck in line with the spine. Good. Getting there. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Here's your 10-second rest. Then we've got bird dogs. So we're going to get on all fours. Opposite arm and leg go out and go, just like this. So my left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg. And keep that neck in line with the spine. So you can see what I'm doing within. Come back and just keep that neck in line with the spine. Good, and done with that. Flutter kicks will be our last one. For the series, hands go underneath the hips. And you're just going like this. Here we go. So I put my hands underneath the hips to try to keep the curve in my back to a minimum. If you can have no curve in your back, that's great. Good breathing. Neck in line with the spine. A lot of people do this. Go right here. And done. All right, we're gonna do this 2 more times. So starting with the bicycles, that's your rest. Here we go. Elbow to opposite knee. Good breathing. What I mean by good breathing is nothing shallow. In, out, consistent. You don't hold it at any point. And done. 10-second rest. We've got crunches. So remember that lower back stays pressed down against the floor or the mat, so the hips kind of roll under. Here we go. Kind of starting to feel this second time around. Remember to keep the neck in line with the spine, so not here, right here. Chin is not on the chest. Going straight up and done. All right, flip it over. Bird dogs. 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm and leg. So as these weeks go on, we're just going to be building up. So if you can do this, 5 to 7 times a week, depending on your fitness level, your soreness, and done. And then flutter kicks. And then, like I said in my email, these are going to be tips. And go. If you really want to take this to the next level, work on that nutrition. I always recommend logging that nutrition, whether it's MyFitnessPal or something like that, or write down whatever in an app. Just see what you eat. So I have my clients do that. If we want to work on the nutrition portion, 2 down. Good job. One more time, we're starting with bicycles. 3, 2, 1. But yeah, it's an add-on for my clients to do nutrition. So they log their food 1 week and we look over it and okay, it's making a few tweaks. But I just really want to see what they're eating first and then make tweaks based on what they generally like to eat. And then second week, done. We do that again. Good job. All right, we're going to crunches in 3, 2, 1. And we just work on it. And then by the fourth week, you know, they're on their own. Then we just tweak as we need to. But yeah, a lot of tips and tricks there. So yeah, if you want to take it to the next level, work on that nutrition. 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, one more time. Flip it over. All right, and 3, 2, 1, go. Bird dogs. I know this doesn't feel like you're doing as much with bird dogs, but you're working on that lower back strength, which is great. Good. Keep that neck in line with the spine, so you're just looking down. And done. Flutter kicks. We're so close, y'all. Then we got a plank. Don't forget about that. 3, 2, 1, go. Flutter kicks right here. So you even have to remind myself, like, don't look at your toes. Look up. Just think about that. Head being in line with the spine. Good breathing. Good. To make this easier, should have said that before, you keep the legs a little higher up, harder, and then come a little bit further down. And you're done. All right. So plank. I'm gonna do this, I don't know, maybe a minute. You can do this for 20 or whatever. I'm gonna stop the clock for a second just so we can get set up correctly. I like forearm plank for a few different reasons. One, if you have any wrist issues, not gonna bother the wrist, you go on the forearms. Just some little things here to remember. You can always start here. You know, if you're just starting, put the knees down, put the hips down, not all the way to the ground, but I don't want them here. I want them right there. Everything's in line, okay? Otherwise, you're here, and a lot of people tend to do this or this. So hips should be neutral, okay? And then elbows right above or right below the shoulders. So not out in front and not behind. So elbows are right underneath the shoulders. And that's your plank, okay? Good breathing. Here we go. We're just doing forearm plank this time. Next week, we'll introduce some side planks. All right, I'm gonna try to go for a minute. If you wanna stop at 20 seconds, that's fine. If you wanna try to come with me, keep going. But the moment your knees hit the ground, if you're not already there, that's when you're done, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Good breathing throughout. So I know you're all a therapist, and they always say, you know, be present, right, in the moment. You may not want to be present in this moment. I don't know. Think of something nice. Where you'd rather be. That's 20 seconds. So if that's it for you, that is okay. I think I'm going 60. We'll see. That's a plan. There's 30 seconds. Keep breathing, keeping that neck in line with the spine. A lot of people do this, don't do that. All right. We're at 45, we might as well keep going at this point. Good. You can clench the glutes, the quads, whatever to help you get through. 3, 2, 1. Done. Good job. Stretch it out. You can lay on your back and extend the arms and legs as if you're being pulled from each end. Just restore that breath work. Good job. Do that 5 to 7 times this week and you're done.